just go to YouTube real quick. Go ahead and click on that channel. Just to make sure.
Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, guys, the Facebook account, there's a link to this on our Facebook, on the softball one, there's a link to a YouTube live on Greenville University. So the link is on our Facebook page, and you can just click it and it'll take you to the live. Nice. It'll also be live on Instagram, so both.
Thanks, Maddie.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna join it right now.
I'll do the thing.
You don't get liberty for people to crash as well. Gonna make 6, but they ended up having
Right here.
You're on the wrong one. Can you maybe just calm down? Yes, you. Hold on. No, you're good. Find your way. Am I gonna get clipped? Yeah. Am I gonna get clipped if I walk in? Yes.
It's not here.
Sydney is on my floor. I don't know. Like, if she doesn't know details, she hasn't paid
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You should go get more mozzarella. Go get more mozzarella.
That's all she actually
I'm sorry, I'm finding
Good afternoon, and thank you all for attending today. Greetings to our GU administrators, coaches, players, friends, and family that are here. My name is BJ Schneck, and I'm in my first year as athletic director here at GU. Today we are here to recognize and congratulate our senior softball players upon the completion of their senior season. We are sorry that the completion of the SLAC conference tournament next week will prevent you from attending commitments next Saturday, but we wish you the best of luck as you continue to represent Greenville University at extremely high levels. This team has accomplished things that I have not yet seen in my tenure at Greenville University. Ironically, this is corresponding with my first year as the athletic director, but I give all the credit to my predecessors for this good fortune. When this team won a game in the NCAA tournament for the first time in school history last season, I knew that we could be in for a fun ride this season with all but one player returning from last year's team. At the beginning of the year, I thought that this team might have votes from the group of coaches that put together the NCAA Division III national poll. It wasn't until 2 or 3 weeks ago that coaches in the country saw our record, saw the NCAA MPI ratings, which are about 180 points better than the next conference school, and gave us votes in the NCAA Division III national poll. I have seen us as high as number 19 this year in the MPI ratings, and as high as number 26 in the coaches poll. In addition to this team is the number 2 ranked team nationally in the NCCAA coaches poll. Like I said, this is an unbelievable group of ladies that are accomplishing things as a team that are extremely unique. But today, we are here to honor them as student athletes. Notice the position of student in the term student athlete. These players are students first, and today we honor what they have achieved in the classroom. I will now turn things over to our head softball coach, Ivan Estevez, for remarks, and then he will be followed by Vice President Jeannie Trudell and President Suzanne Davis.
Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you for President and BJ and the administration just for putting this together for the girls. This really means a lot. I know that throughout the years we've had, to either have to choose to come to graduation or stay for a championship, but knowing this team, and nobody was going to come for graduation, so they're just very dedicated, and that's why we're accomplishing what we are doing. So thank you so much for allowing this day. I was just sitting there last night, actually with my daughter next to me, and thinking about the graduating class and the 8 seniors. They are graduating and they are receiving diplomas. And I wanted to just think about things that I can say about them that is not necessarily about the field, because I know obviously all of you can play and all of you are good players, but something that really that I've learned from them, or something that I really got to see for the either 4 years or 2 years that I've had you here. So me and Isabella, who actually knows every single player here, their names and what hair they're wearing. She was like, hey, yeah, that's true. So here are some things that I just thought about that I want to say about each of the graduating class. Number one, Melissa Bernal. Okay, Melissa is probably one of the best teammates that I've ever seen, and I've been coaching for 20-some years, volleyball, softball, and baseball in my life, and I have never seen anybody so unselfish that is willing to do anything for the team, for the better of the team. She's when we need anything, really. I mean, I call about anything, and she's right away, ready to go. So it's one of those things that we're really gonna miss about her, is the fact that she's so unselfish. Is a wonderful teammate to others. She also is one of the hardest worker to try to get better as we go. So for example, last year, Melissa could very easily start it, and it wasn't meant to be. It was she was better suited for us last year as a reliever, and maybe not her favorite thing, but took it to heart, worked as hard as she could, made the best of it, and has the record for most saves in school history. So that's the type of person that she is. And that's, we're really gonna miss you, Melissa. You are one of a kind, and really appreciate your unselfishness on this team. Maddie Case, number 2, Maddie Case. Definitely one of the hardest workers on the field and outside of the field. You can see Maddie at 10 o'clock at night hitting in the bob. One of the things that I've always tell my kid is hey, because they love softball and baseball, and they, like I said, they follow you guys and they really look up to you guys. And I always say, hey, remember you see Maddie out there all the time? That's why she hits well, right? She's always working, always doing her thing. And so my kid now want to be, they even have her number. So it's such a great example for other people and her hard work. Always smiling, just one of those things that really appreciate, just always smiling, willing to. As a freshman, she came in, she was a catcher, and then she was an outfielder. Then Val has always been very polite, very nice. Yes, sir, yes, I'll do that, all that stuff. And so that's something that I really appreciate as a player, is that willing to do whatever she can to help the team. Willing to work to get better. So every time that I remember texting Val, hey, I need you to work on this, I need you to work on that, she's like, yep, and she did. So that's something that says a lot about you and about your character and how you work to get better every single time. And you are one of the, I don't know if this is a word, clutches hitter, but you are very clutch in the tough situation. And when Val is there and we're down, or his base is loaded or something, I just feel very confident that she's gonna come through, and she has. So that's something that we're really gonna miss on the field, but your work ethic and just being polite to your coaches. I know that you're probably very polite to your teammates too. It's something that we're gonna miss a lot. So thank you, Val, for being such a great person and a clutch hitter. Number 6, Josie. So Josie was a friend of mine, John Barnes, that coaches at KC. He was the one that first told me about Josie, and he said, hey, there's this player, she's a stud, she can probably, she's doing PE, physical education, I think She has a boyfriend in Greenville, I think. Man, she might want to stay because she could have gone somewhere else, right? Bigger or something like that, because she was that good. And we're like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, I'll definitely talk to her. And so when I talked to Josie, and just right away, me and Stephen were like, oh my goodness, yes, we want her real bad. And talked to her parents, and her parents were awesome. And then she started talking to a lot of people. CJ I work with him at Greenville, and started asking him about, hey, what do you think about? Oh, she's a hard worker and stuff. So I got all these great, awesome things about Josie. But then when she got here, it was even like more unbelievable than what we saw. She is even better than what they said that she was, in the sense of not just on the field, probably the best defensive shortstop that I've ever coached in my life, but also just as a leader, the fact that you can just talk to her, say anything you want, and she'll be like, okay, cool. So don't take anything personal like that. Just very mature person, like, man, that was humongous for us. And that's kind of like what started this little run that we've been in, with having people like that. They are just very, very good leaders, and they lead by not just on the field, but also by example. So once we got Josie, we were like, okay, yeah, I think we can do this. I think we can go out and be who we want to be. So, where's Josie at? Josie, thank you for coming here. I know you had a lot of choices, and then I'm so glad that you came here, and so hopefully we can keep going so you don't leave. But yeah, so we're really gonna miss Josie. She brings so much to this team. Never said it. Jamie Johnson. So Jamie, I just realized, probably 3 months ago, how funny she is. She is probably one of the funniest person in the whole team. Very funny, very sneaky funny, as we say. And like, I knew she had a good sense of humor, kind of sarcastic, kind of funny.